Welcome back to this week's PCG Media Weekly Roundup. This week, The Witcher 3 pushes back its release date to next year, WildStar announces its release date and pre-order bonuses, World of Warcraft offers an epic mount as a Hearthstone prize, Frogwares talk about the risks of trying to please everyone, and we talk to Fail Better Games about Fallen London, Sunless Sea, and that BioWare announcement. CD Projekt Red have announced that The Witcher 3 is being pushed back to next year. The game was originally expected out in the winter of 2014, but is now expected to be out for February 2015. The studio have not given a specific reason for the delay, but stated in a press release, "We recently re-examined what we had achieved thus far and faced a choice about the game's final release date. The decision we made was difficult, thoroughly considered and ultimately clear and obvious. We could have released the game towards the end of this year as we had initially planned, yet we concluded that a few additional months would let us achieve the quality that would satisfy us, the quality gamers expect from us." CD Projekt Red apologised to fans who were waiting for the game, saying that they're sorry about the delay, but at the same time we believe the game will prove to be worth the wait and meet the expectations you have of us. Carbine has announced a release date for WildStar. Players can expect the game on the 3rd of June. The date comes from a leaked article on Gamerzines, which has since been taken down. The date is much earlier than many fans were expecting. The article also revealed that pre-orders start from next week on the 19th of March. Pre-order bonuses include access to the beta weekend and a 3-day head start. Also included are in-game goodies such as an exclusive rocket house, housing trophy, in-game bag, plus more perks to be announced at a later date. Pre-orders will be available from the WildStar website. Blizzard are offering a promotion for World of Warcraft players, where players who win 3 Hearthstone matches will gain a free, powerful mount. The prize, called Hearthsteed, will be granted to any player who wins 3 games in player or arena mode. Hearthsteed is a level 20 item which can be summoned by Warcraft players in-game. The winged horse can only be won on the online multiplayer card game and can't be sold or bought in-game. In an interview with PCG Media this week, Frogwares CEO Wael Armour stated his belief that trying to please everyone often means pleasing no one. When asked to weigh in on the continuing debate of indie games versus AAA titles, he said, "In order to sell more than 1 million units and introduce some predictability on investment, you need to have a game that will call to a broad audience, as broad as possible, some would say. Therefore decreasing the interest of the games themselves, the risk being that if you want to please everyone, you can end up pleasing few only." Armour also spoke about upcoming games Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment, as well as ongoing project Call of Cthulhu. On Crime and Punishment, he spoke about difficulties with creating a game around such a well-known character. Frogwares is for the first time creating games, both Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment and Call of Cthulhu, with 100% genre-free features and game mechanics. Before, we were creating adventure games with adventure game mechanical mechanics that were included in Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes was forced to do things in our games that he wouldn't have done in character. We tried to keep that to a minimum, but still, it was unavoidable. Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment is coming out soon, while Call of Cthulhu is still in development. We spoke to head of Fail Better Games, Alexis Kennedy, this week about upcoming game Sunless Sea and their recently announced collaboration with BioWare Studios. Fail Better are best known for their browser-based game Fallen London, although they didn't always see this as a good thing, as Kennedy says, "We actually fought being the Fallen London guys for quite some time. We tried other projects, but nothing succeeded with anywhere near the numbers Fallen London brought in. Most Fail Better fans are Fallen London fans." He described Sunless Sea, an expansion of the Fallen London world, which makes the jump to digital download, as "It's a challenging game, where the emphasis is on the atmosphere of exploration, where you might cross the next wave and find something completely new and unexpected." Before adding, "We're hoping to release the game at the end of May, but it may slip to June or July." On the recently hinted at BioWare collaboration, Kennedy revealed that the project has been 2 years in the making. "We were originally invited by BioWare to give a talk on interactive narratives. It was terrifying to stand in front of big-time developers and say, 'This is how we do it.' And then they suggested we might want to do a project for them, and of course we said yes." Kennedy wasn't able to tell us much about the project except that it isn't a Fallen London RPG, but did promise that the company will be making a full announcement on the matter in the coming months. That's it for this week, but if you're still looking for a PCG media fix, check out our video reviews of South Park, The Stick of Truth and Castlevania Lords of Shadows 2, plus our review of Titanfall. See you next week.